Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to cheese the Smart Cleaner in Armored Core 6. This is a really challenging boss, but the technique to beating it is actually to focus on that weak spot at the front. Now it's going to wrap around with those two front arms and try to hit you. That is going to be the most lethal attack it has. So for that we can stick in really close like this and actually get right in at it and hit its weak spot there, which is going to build up stagger really well. So back up a little bit and go for that red area there, and you're going to build up a lot of stagger. Be mindful when it does that overhead reaching attack. That's going to be the best time to get away from it, either going up in the air or using control to fly up and away. I would recommend using whatever you're most comfortable with to get out of the way, but don't go in like that for that attack. It's not worthwhile. But you want to try and aim any melee attacks you can at this front box here, as well as I'm using the Gatling gun, but the shotgun also works with this. But you want to hit it so that it builds up the stagger. This makes this boss a lot easier, as we need to get in close and deal damage to that area there. I was not having the best attempt, honestly, with this, but I ended up beating the boss, so this was it. But to fight that, to hit that front part is going to build up stagger the most. It's kind of not there's no point in going for the other areas. It's not going to be as impactful to hitting it. So I'm using the Songbird on my shoulder there, and I found this weapon to actually be one of the most damaging weapons towards this boss. I found that made it also build up stagger really well, so I would focus on using whatever build you're comfortable with, but I know that this one can get the job done. And this was, as I said, this was not my best attempt, and I still took it down relatively easy. The technique is to stay in front and close with it, so if you have a shotgun, you'll be even better, because when I got hit by that attack there, if I was in like this, I wouldn't have gotten hit with it. And right there is the perfect attack you want to launch on this boss. The Smart Cleaner will go down in no time if you're able to keep hitting that consistently. A melee weapon really does help out here, but if you're someone that prefers dual guns, as long as you just keep peppering that area, you're going to be able to get its health down. You can also kind of get a little bit of a technique built up by going up on here, as it's going to hold your character a little bit, and it'll keep it out of this attack, which is the one that we want to avoid. But using that warp to get out of there actually does help quite a bit, so staying at a very high altitude or getting in extremely close are the two best things you can do with this boss. It's best to get in close when you have all your ammunition charged up, and then get away whenever you're out of bullets, but it seems like that area right there in particular can build up stagger very well, opposed to the top, which just does not get as much damage in. So finding whatever range works with you. His attacks are mostly those front reaching attacks, but also he does the fire attack, which coats the area in fire, which is just easy to avoid. So we want to build up stagger as much as possible, so use your best stagger weapons and you'll get them down 3 times, which will hopefully take out the Smart Cleaner in Armored Core 6. Thank you so much for watching.